Hello and welcome to our first impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. We're taking a look at a free-to-play browser-based card game called Berserk the Cataclysm. It's available over at Congregate. I would call this a collectible card game in that you do definitely collect cards, you create a deck. Although, for the most part, at least at this point, there doesn't seem to be too much player interaction in the actual matches. The interaction comes from creating your deck. And we're going through it. You can see the stats of the cards, you can see the colors. It uses a delay system, so instead of a mana cost, your cards will come out and they'll fill the first available lane when their delay hits 0. If an enemy, every turn all allies attack, and if it's an empty lane, it hits your opponent. If it's not an empty lane, it hits the monster. So you can see right here, and since it has all these systems, it is completely automated. It does not require any interaction from me, and other than that, that's pretty much the gameplay. We're going to look at some of the other mechanics to the collections, quests, and whatnot. You can see we're doing quests. You're going to earn in-game currency, you're going to earn cards, you're going to earn achievements. Also, it is Congregate, so you can see the Congregate chat bar over to the side. You'll be able to earn extra rewards by playing Congregate games. There is a loading screen. It's pretty fast though. One thing I did notice is even though that loading screen stayed there, I can click it, and there we go, we got it anyway. So for the cards, you can see how many cards I'm required to play. If I try to remove cards, it'll have an empty slot. Right now I'm playing through the campaign, and this is how I'm going to be able to complete my quests, earn some currency, earn some cards, and then customize my deck. At this point we're doing tutorial stages, so it's all pretty hand-holdy and just kind of getting the idea across. But if you've played collectible card games at all, or even deck building games, you've probably seen most of the basic principles of the game. Every character has an attack value, a health value. When an enemy dies, you'll be able to remove it from the board, and then your guy will stay on the board until it dies. They'll have abilities like healing and other kinds of abilities. So healing would just heal the damage every turn, kind of acting like almost as like an armor, a sponge. Or if he has healing 2, it'll take 2 damage, heal 2 damage, and just kind of keep alive that way. If you're more interested in the deck building and collection aspects of a card game rather than the actual gameplay itself, pretty easy way to get involved. If you're new to card games, just learning some of the basic mechanics of deck construction is never a bad thing. Overall, I prefer active play, so I find myself just kind of watching the battle on the fastest possible speed and getting through it, unlocking cards, and then you can go through and customize your deck. Also, you'll have different heroes, which right now I am messing with my blue hero. Next encounter, we'll go ahead and look at that. And now you can see I have 2 heroes that are going to come into the attack. Now we can see that I have a combination of both green and blue. So the heroes represent different factions, basically, in most card games. You can see it's really hard to kind of keep track of it, but since there's not much player interaction, there's not too much you can do to tweak. Basically, at this stage of the game, I mean, it's like most free-to-play card games. You're just putting your best cards in there and hoping for the best. There's not much I can do for synergy right now. I don't have enough choices. You can unlock new cards by unlocking packs. You can buy packs with either free-to-play or premium currency. I found that it seems to be, at least in the beginning, pretty generous with the amount of cards you can unlock. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and check out the marketplace after we finish this last quest in this part of the campaign. So now I have 3 heroes to attack with. So I'm a green-blue-green deck. And you can see the delay towards the top left. When that strikes 0, my guy comes into the lane. I got attack value, health value, and then text in the card picture. Also, it'll show the rarity. It's the icon indicated, which we'll see when we open a pack in a second. And for whatever reason, the music actually cuts out in the game. That's not the recording. That actually is the music that's cut out. This is turning into a bit of a long one, so if I had to qualify this game, it would be a lane-based card game or a lane-based collectible game. I don't even know if I'd call it a card game, because there's not too much in the way of us playing with the cards. Alright, here we go. Finally, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to open a booster pack so we can do some deck customization, and then from there I wanted to look at the in-game store, and that's pretty much it. There's not too much to look at this stage of the game. So I hit OK. This is just showing his stats. You can see the rarity of the card. And then we can go ahead and add him to our deck. After completing the campaign, we end up on a bit of an island here. It's basically some resource management. I can go through explore different areas and use it to increase my resources. Of course, this is a card game, so what's a card game without some good PvP? So when my timer runs out, players can attack me and loot me too. But so it kind of has a bit of a feel of maybe a card version of Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. This island isn't entirely mine though. This is just one part. I can go and attack an area, get some more resources, and then use that to get more cards once I head to the marketplace. Speaking of the marketplace, I can come in here and I can buy booster packs. So you can see I could buy them with silver or premium currency. I can also come here and buy boosts. And then I gotta accept that. Can buy items to customize my area, and then packs. If you like the game, check it out. It's available at Congregate. If you like the content, stay tuned more for MMO Play. Thanks for watching. I'll go customize my deck.